Hello everyone, what is up? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're going to be talking about what's happening with XRP and the XRP community. We could see here from Mr. Level Up data from last night's stream. We got some enjoyable catching up to do. We're coming in hot to the party. Now look at this, guys. We could see XRP, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin SV, Dash. Now look what every other coin has done. All had a mini explosion to the upside. And look at this, XRP. If we are at this stage right here, before this long wick to the upside right here, that's huge news right there. If it does follow the, it does look like, look at that, it does look like it's following this pattern, like all the other coins has already done. So we'll have to see what happens. Peter Vast tweeted out, when XRP takes off on the bull run, I expect it to be like this. Now this is just fun, a fun tweet. It just explodes. So that was just a fun tweet I looked at. Before we jump right into the news, I would like to say I'm not a financial advisor, nor this is financial advice. This is for entertainment value only. And tweeted out why it must be XRP. When liquidity has been built, it's not going to be 300 plus partners. It's going to be 10,000 to 20,000 plus partners. Swift, about 11,000 banks. It's just not banks that needs liquidity. It's every company. Now look at this video.
In a universe where stable coins become the norm, right? Dollar pegged, basket pegs, whatever they're pegged to, where liquidity for those assets increases. And you can still leverage the same kind of base protocols, but now the bridge currencies, which has always been Ripple's pitch, now the bridge currencies can just be a stable coin where you're not worried about the fluctuations. Why is that wrong? Right? Like why must it be XRP or why is that kind of going to be the near medium term and kind of foreseeable future mechanism and currency leverage in this particular transaction versus something that doesn't have the volatility?
The way that I sort of like to frame this is that for me, and I think for most of us, technology is sort of this ever evolving thing, right? And when you look at the liquidity of something like True USD and Mexican pesos at Bitso versus the liquidity of XRP and Mexican pesos, like there's no comparison, right? Like we have significantly more depth in our XRP markets than we do in our True USD markets. I simply could not support the amount of volume that we're seeing in our True USD books. We're not the other side of the trade. Our customers are the other side of the trade for these transactions. I do think that this needs to be looked at and constantly reevaluated, right? Because when you're going through whether it's XRP, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Ether, whatever you want, you have sort of like an extra conversion that perhaps you don't need, right? And you're taking perhaps extra risk that perhaps you don't need. What I can tell you is that without a doubt, I would not be able to do these transactions. Like Bitso would not be able to do these transactions right now on any of our other in any of our other ledgers.
So there you go, guys. When liquidity has been built, 10,000 to 20,000 plus partners. That's a lot. Plus, who needs liquidity? Most likely every company. Next tweet from Happy XRP. Boom. Confirmed bull market. Now, this video was from CNBC. They talked about don't buy Bitcoin. We'll watch this video. But usually when they talk about don't do this stuff, it's usually the opposite.
There's still a diehard cryptocurrency crowd out there, and they point to the blockchain technology that backs it. And while that blockchain technology is real, and you've got big companies like IBM and Accenture and others investing in it, that doesn't mean that Bitcoin's going to work out or Ripple's going to work out. The TV worked out, but everything that comes out of it, we don't want to watch. Palm and BlackBerry were fantastic, but Apple came in and took them out. Lycos and Excite were here before Google. So what we're going to see most likely is we're going to see cryptocurrencies collapse. There's thousands of them. There's no way that even a fraction of them can survive. Is it possible that maybe one or two will work out in the future? Sure it is. In the meantime, you get no income. It's not a real investment, it's speculation. This isn't the way for a young person to try to put the building blocks together to build wealth. If you like the technology behind cryptocurrency, the blockchain technology, there are ways to invest in that. There are companies that are very heavily investing in blockchain, and you can buy those companies. Companies like IBM and Accenture investing in blockchain technology. Companies like Walmart are using it to develop ways to run their inventory. That's the way to play blockchain technology, not by trying to buy cryptocurrencies that you hope replace regular currency in the future.
There you go, guys. Bull market confirmed. Finally. You know, they're talking about don't buy Bitcoin or like all these other altcoins. You know what that means, guys? Right there. Bull market. Next is from Crypto Police. We can see here in the last 3 recessions, the yield curve inverts, then re-inverts, as it did this week. Now look at this. Look at the pattern. Re-inverts, and then it goes skyrockets up. What does that mean, guys? Recession imminent. Look at that, guys. It went all the way down and it went all the way back up. Guess what does that mean? Let's go here. How far off are we when it comes to the next recession? In my opinion, we are already in it as of the last September when the Fed started injecting liquidity into the repo market. The stock market lags recession start by approximately 6 months and should start declining significantly within days, maybe weeks. There you go, guys. This is from boy XRP. XRP, perfect example. The utility it provides will uphold the value stored. No brainer. Let's watch this video.
I came to think about Bitcoin as basically something that, or other cryptocurrencies, it turns out I think other cryptocurrencies might fit this model a little better, is something that can have value through its utility. And so like an initial example would be if you used a cryptocurrency to send money across borders. So, you know, from one country to another. It could be between 2 financial institutions or between 2 end consumers. That creates a demand for the cryptocurrency. I came to think about...
There you go, guys. If you take the cryptocurrency and, you know, use it, the utility of that cryptocurrency to use it as cross-border payments, it becomes more of a demand for that cryptocurrency. Quite interesting cross-border payments example. What is that? XRP, perfect example. XRP Shadow, realize what you're a part of. Let's watch this video.
What's up, guys? It's Shadow. Just wanted to say, realize what you're a part of. Okay? Stack, you know, build your stack. Set your expectations accordingly. Plan to hold this thing for 5 to 10 years. And literally just shut up. Just shut up, sit there, and wait. It's that simple. There's nothing complex about this game. If you think this is hard or difficult, like you're looking at it the wrong way. It's obvious where we're going with the global financial system. Everything's going to go cashless. Everything's going to be about energy efficiency, speed, reliability. We have all of that with XRP. That's it. All you have to do is sacrifice what you can and grow your stack, hold for years probably, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Do you really? I mean, I don't understand why it's so hard for people to wrap their head around. All you have to do is hold and shut your mouth and chill. That's it, guys. It's not rocket science. Okay? Realize what you're a part of. Plan for the long game. That's it. Love you guys. Peace.
There you go, guys. Hold and just chill. Just let it all play out. This is from Willy Wonka XRP. IMF director steps down, paving way for Trump appointee. I don't know what this will do for really XRP, but you guys can read the article right here. It does talk about some stuff in this article, which I'll leave all these links to in the down description below. Next is from the Bearable Bull, discussing the crypto market being affected by coronavirus. Mike XRP, happening now. Look at this, guys. Top news, cryptosphere begins to feel ill effects of the coronavirus outbreak. Page 1 of 2. Now look at this. The coronavirus outbreak in Asia is starting to ripple through the cryptocurrency world in some anticipated ways. the cancellation of conferences, and even the shuttering of facilities that process transactions. What does that say, guys? Starting to ripple through the cryptocurrency world. Ripple. Quite interesting on how they would state that. Now guys, we're into the fun part of the XRP and the XRP community. Now this is quite interesting, but I would like to state that if you guys do not like riddles, which I personally do like riddles, it's just fun, guys. It's just the fun part of XRP and the XRP community. It's nothing too serious, but we could see here from Chicken Hawk, Ripple Guy wasn't far off on the time of the year. However, he did get the year wrong. Follow the clouds throughout this year and expect something good to fly within the clouds. We could see here Christine Lagarde, the cloud, and then that's the calendar right there. So who knows? At the end of the day, I don't know what's going to happen with these riddles or the dates, but it's just quite interesting to like look at the tweets and all that type of stuff. Crypto Amigo, we can see here my random thought of the day: 5 plus 8 plus 9 equal 22. End of year 2018 is red. 20 to 2 is green. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0 equal to 2. Now look at that, guys. Now that is quite interesting. It's red. 589 and 20 to 2. So 2020, guys. Hopefully 2020 this year. Now the final tweet for today's video is from Baba Cugs. We can see here, my job here is done. Farewell XRP community. May 2020 be the year all dreams come true. Now people were saying, I don't know if he's talking about May, but then he says 2020 be the year all dreams come true. Remember, this calendar is 1 year delta, people say. So 2020 this year, guys. Hopefully this year. But hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, please leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, guys, hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. And yeah, guys, see ya.